struggled a lot. You know how it is, living in Chicago, everybody got financial problems. It was kind of hard, trying to survive. If you come to the garden, don't just come to the garden, get your paycheck and leave. Just stay here because you're gonna learn so much.
For guys like me, I never knew nothing about sustainable agriculture. I never knew nothing about vegetables, none of that type of stuff. I just gained so much knowledge in the past year through working with these guys.
These programs are impactful, and we can see that, yes, it's teaching people how to eat, it's teaching people how to grow food, but it's also inspiring them to do something more.
The Farm on Ogden development will create a resilient, sustainable local food system. We acquire the land, grow the food, distribute that local produce, and we provide job training and wellness education. This is a solution that can be replicated throughout Chicago and beyond.
The Farm on Ogden development is a partnership that allows us to aggregate the product for ourselves and our incubator farmers. It's a space that we're able to distribute efficiently.
All of the components of that space and all of our partnerships were really developed with thinking about three things: food, health, and jobs.
We're going to take an existing program and existing partnerships, bring it all together, and build on what we know already works.
Midwest Foods is one of the partners in the Farm on Ogden development. They are one of the largest produce distributors in the Midwest.
The Farm on Ogden is going to bring all these small farmers together. I know the food safety is right. I know what they're growing because Farm on Ogden is going to train them to grow the products I need. Do you know what that does for a company like our size?
So with this Farm on Ogden project, we're able to train about 480 people in the food supply chain.
We're able to increase our farmland access to an additional 2.5 acres, so over 10 acres of land that we'll be farming in the city. We'll be able to distribute and grow over 280,000 pounds of produce through this program and provide jobs for people.
We will also expand our unique training and certification programs in farming, food safety, culinary arts, and entrepreneurship.
We have a diverse group of partners, from distributors to farmers to educators, healthcare providers, land access, and the customers. They're partnerships that we've worked with for a number of years, and we know that these partnerships work. It's not just about the pounds of produce that we're growing, it's also about access, and it's about access for communities that don't always have available produce and aren't always thought of in the food chain.
There's so many areas in Chicago that don't have fresh produce available. But if people see it growing, they naturally get curious and want to try it.
We've worked for years with CETA and the Women, Infant, and Children's Program to distribute produce through WIC. This Veggie RX program is that next big step.
This summer, we launched the Veggie RX program, providing boxes of produce, nutrition education, and cooking classes to patients in Chicago's North Lawndale community.
This is a program we were fortunate to be able to participate to allow us to experiment with writing prescriptions for food for our patients. In North Lawndale, for example, the rate of diabetes is 3 times the national average. Diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, all of these things are directly linked to what we eat. Rather than just doing reactive medicine, treating the diabetes with a pill, and do some prevention or even treatment through food, that's the future.
If I had one word to describe this project, it would have to be opportunity, because we're creating this amazing opportunity to really scale up and make the local food system work in an urban setting.
The simple fact that where my business lies is actually where I grew up at, in a Robert Taylor home. So it's kind of a testimony to me to be able to farm somewhere I lived almost 15 to 16 years ago.
Everything we do is about getting food out of the ground and onto your plate. With the Farm on Ogden, we know we can do even more. Just imagine how we can grow.